Okay, we just set up a theme, and now this video is going to be about making a post, making a new post for your new website, how to go about it. So this is what your website looks right now, and there's only one post. That's a post that comes with WordPress at the moment. So that's all you look at, and look, it even has a little edit this post button there. You notice at the top of your website you see this black banner. That's because you're logged in. When someone, if you were to log out, you wouldn't see that, and if someone else would come onto your site and they're not logged in, obviously, they wouldn't see that. So all they would see is the web page right there. So we're going to go ahead and start on dashboard. With dashboard, you can see on your left-hand side sidebar, post, media, pages, comments. So we're going to go ahead and go into post. And underneath post, you have other options. You have all posts, all add new, categories, and tags. We're going to talk about all of those. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to create a new post. Here's all the posts that exist right now, and I'll show you how to edit those in a little bit. So just click on add new, or you can click on add new on the sidebar here. It does the same thing. So that brings up your post editing page. So I'm just going to create a random post here, my first post. Yay, what a really great title. So once you put your title in, you'll see a permalink pops up. You can actually edit that to be whatever you want. So you can see what it will come to, http://benbalden.com/first post. You can put whatever you want in there. The reason you might want to change that is maybe you change the name of your post here, and this is going to stay the same. So you want to change this to match that, or maybe you just want to create something easy to know, easy to share. So if you want to share this with someone, and you just say, hey, you can text someone benbalden.com/post. Go there, and that's the information that I need to share with you. So that's a really easy way to edit that. But be careful editing that in the future after you've already published it. If someone else has the old link, it'll come to an error page. Okay, here is where you enter in your text. And you can actually expand this toggle here by clicking on this. It's called the toolbar toggle, where you can access more information. So this is my first post. Heading, body, text. Okay. You actually have some options when it comes to editing. You notice that one of the options that's not here is the size of your text. You can still adjust the size of your text and copy from somewhere else and paste in here, and it can retain all of the elements of that. Or you can, this is where you can put in headings. If you've never used headings before, this will actually make it a different size according to whatever your parameters are on your website. And you can actually, maybe later on, go and create a what's it called, a table of contents. You can make a link that goes straight to that heading. Lots of things you can do with headings. So, and this, you can put in lots of other options that you have there. I'm going to just show you a few other things that you can do. You've got bold, italics, bullet, quotes, depending on what your theme is and how that looks. It might just create a block quote, it might put quotes around it, might put bars on the side, or you can, I'm going to turn that off, also put a link. Just say benbalden.com, so that will go to that link right there. So when someone clicks on that, it'll take them right there. There's also some other options that will that can assist you in editing. Sometimes you might want to put just a horizontal line. Those are helpful to break things up. You can change the text color, so that's really nice. Paste, clear formatting, just get rid of everything except for the words. add special characters. You can play with these other things as you edit. You can also look at what it looks like visually. It's a fair representation, but sometimes if you have short code in there, it's not going to show up. Or you can look at what it looks like in text. So this is code. That's what the code looks like, and you can go back and forth if you needed to add code or something like that. You can figure that out. If that's too complicated for you, just forget about it. Okay, so on the side, so that's, one more thing. Let me show you how to add an image. So you can say add media. So this is going to search for all the images that I've uploaded, and you can see it's just, a logo that I've uploaded. To add a piece of media, you can just drag and drop something that, and I'll show you where to get some free images on the internet. Be careful just Googling for an image and using that, because sometimes they are copyrighted and you'll get a letter in the mail saying, hey, we found this on your website, please pay us $600 or something like that. It has happened, and yeah, just avoid it. So, don't use copyrighted items. I'll make another video about where to get free images for use on your website. It's really easy. So there's your image. You can go ahead and insert that into the post. And you have some options of how you want that image to appear in the middle. If you don't know, just leave it as no alignment. You can edit it. You can you can choose the size. Large just means it's going to fill one side to the other of your blog, right? And that's preset by your theme. Full size means it's huge. It's gonna just fill and maybe spill over the edge if that's allowable. A link, you can put a link in there. So we'll just put in that link, and if you want that link to open in a new tab, you can click there. You can also edit the original image. You go in here and maybe you want to crop that image, crop that. Make sure you click on save to do that, and that will edit the original image, and you can update that, and that's what the image now looks like. So there you go. That's enough information to get you started on putting a post together. Now I'm going to show you how to publish it and rearrange it. You have a few options here. Right now it's in draft form. You can save it as a draft. You can pending review, maybe if you're sharing this with someone else, you can put it in for review and have someone else look at it and publish it when you want. There's some options with visibility. It can be public, everybody can see it. A sticky post means it goes to the front no matter when you've made the post. It'll stick there and it won't be pushed down with the other post as you add new content. Password protected, maybe you only want certain people to see it, so you can set a password on it, and then anybody with that password would be able to see it. And private is people won't be able to see it unless they have a link to it. So we're going to go ahead and make that public. That's the default, so you don't really have to option. I'm just showing you the options. Here's the date. You can backdate this. You can put this in the 1800s. You can put this any month that you want, and yeah, or you can just have it published right now when you hit the button. I usually do under the format. I usually do a standard, but there are some other options that you can do for your post. You can play around with that. It does come with some categories, so I'm just going to make up a category here and add that so you can see how that, maybe that's a category I'd like to put stuff in, and it automatically ticks it. If you forget to do this, it'll just add it to a category called uncategorize, and you can change that in options later. And you can also go look at your categories. You can look at all the posts and search them by categories. And so when it comes to posts, there are two ways you can organize your posts, through categories and through tags. So tags, you don't have to have them show up on the post. They can be used for whatever you want. It's just another way to organize. You're putting tags on, putting things in categories. You can have multiple tags on one post. You can have multiple categories on one post. Just two different ways of organizing your post. Pages are organized differently, and I'll get to that. Okay, now the last point about putting a post together is your featured image. So a featured image is just the image that will show up when the post is being featured on a list of blog posts. So if you don't have a featured image, it'll just have the text and not the post. So you can choose an image from the post, you can choose an image that you upload separately, you can make a special image for it, or you can choose a completely different image. So you just set that featured image, and that's it. You've done everything you need to do a post. If you want to look at it, see what it looks like before you go ahead and publish it, you can just click on preview, and there you go. There's the image there. That's a featured image, and here is your post. This is my first post. It's got the image in there where I put it, heading, body, text. Yep, and that text, remember I put in that link, and it takes you, wow, to my website. So there you go. And there's a tag that, depending on your theme, that may or may not show up. So there you go. That's how you do a post. And when you're ready and you're happy with that post, just click on publish, and that will then publish your post to your website. And so when you, oh, sorry, this is a preview. There's your website. When you go to your website, there will be your new post right there. This is a ginormous post. So that's something I can, change in my settings. So there you go, posts. One more thing I want to show you about post is how to do quick edits. So here I have 2 posts right now. I can go in here, and when I hover over the post I want to make changes to, of course I can sort by categories, and I can search here for my post. You can just click on quick edit, and you can add more tags, you can change the categories, you can change the publish status. So if you've published something and you say, oh, you know what, I pushed that button too soon, I really didn't want to publish that, you can go ahead and slide it back to draft status. Again, you can make it sticky, so it's going to, once it is published, it's going to stay there at the top of your list of blogs. You can make it private, you can make all these changes to it, okay? That's pretty much all you need to know about making quick edits with posts. But I just want to add that in there.